Hey pumpkin people, Mr. October here. I'm back. I know it's been a little while. I took a little post-Halloween hibernation break, but it's April now, which means we are halfway to Halloween, which means it's time to start getting ready for Halloween 2025. And what better way to kick off spooky season than a TEMU unboxing? In this box right here, I have $100 worth of Halloween items from TEMU that was sent to me by one of my lovely subscribers. Thank you very much. Let's get started and see what item number one is. Here is item number one. Again, I have no idea what's in this, but I was told that there would be several interesting items, which seems kind of ominous, so I'm ready to get this thing rolling. All right. Okay, looks like a classic spooky tree. Ooh, I love this. This is great. There's a little bit of imperfection on some of these jack-o'-lanterns, but overall, this is a nice piece. I love the whole haunted woods, creepy, spooky vibe that this gives. So I'm gonna give this, 2.5 pumpkins out of 5. But overall, pretty good start. Let's see what item is next. Up next, we got this flat one. Could be a sign, I'm guessing, but oh, it's a cutting board and Michael Myers Butcher Shop, always fresh. This is actually really cool and it's a decent size. I don't know that I would use this because I found that a lot of times these cutting board designs can kind of bleed, especially after a few uses and washes. And as much as you want to see Michael Myers cause some bleeding, I think that this will probably work better as a display piece. I'm gonna give this 3.8 bloody knives out of 5. This is a cool item. Let's check out and see what number 3 is. All right, let's check out item number 3. I love this. This is so much fun. It's like Christmas morning for a Halloween weirdo nerd like me, just opening up this stuff. It's so much fun. Okay, so clearly it's a Jason mask. So I guess it could be a cup or a mug, but that's not, doesn't have a handle or anything. And it's got a hole in the bottom. So it's definitely not, this isn't made to hold liquid. I do know that. So the hole in the bottom makes me think it's a planter. You can put a nice little succulent in here. I think Jason gives me, definitely gives me cactus vibes. I think I could plant a cactus in this. That'd be pretty cool. I do like this. I think it's a planter. I hope it's a planter because if it's not, I'm gonna be really embarrassed when you guys correct me in the comments, and I know you will. I am going to give it 2.3 hockey masks out of 5. I like it. It's Jason. Let's see what's next. All right, here comes item number 4, and this has got some heft to it. It's got a little bit of girth to it. It's got to be a doormat. The size of it. Oh, I see some horror. Oh my God. What in the world? What? This is the most unhinged Halloween anything I have ever seen. I am so disturbed by this. I don't even, so okay, first of all, it says there's some horrors in this house. The only thing I can think is that they mean like something else that sounds like horrors that I'm not gonna say because this is a family-friendly channel. But just the imagery here, I mean the text, the font for it, it's so bizarre. You got Freddy Krueger pole dancing, worse than any nightmare I've ever seen him in. Michael Myers with like this bubble butt thing going on, and Jason is twerking and looking back at it. Like I'm trying to be serious and like talk about this item and whether it's worth it or not, but this is just so weird. But honestly, the more I'm looking at it, the more I'm realizing that like, this is actually like kind of cool. There's some horrors in this house. That is for sure. I'm gonna officially give this 4.9 pole dancing Freddy Kruegers out of 5. I like it. Let's move on to the next one. All right, we're moving on to the next item. I gotta get past that one. And if you're a fan of crazy, unhinged, slightly inappropriate Halloween decor, you're in the right place. Give this channel a subscribe, it would really help me out. We do a lot of fun stuff here and we are just getting started for spooky season. I cannot wait to get this thing rolling. Let's see what this next item is here. I wonder, okay, all right. So these are salt and pepper shakers. After the last item with the Twerkin slasher villains, slightly inappropriate, it's nice to see two old-fashioned ghosts just being sweet, just loving each other. I'm not a huge fan of the position of the holes. They're like on the front of the ghost face, which makes sense because the holes are the ghost face actually. But from a functional salt shaker standpoint, like when I'm shaking salt, I like to do like an up and down action, where this is kind of, you're gonna have to like tap the back of his head or something. It's kind of weird, but I like it. I'm gonna give this 3.2 cute ghosts out of 5. I like this item, and I like the packaging too. Good job, TEMU. Thumbs up, TEMU. Big fan of this one. Let's see what's next. And we are moving right along here. Let's check out this next item here. What's been your favorite item so far, by the way? Please leave a comment and let me know. My favorite item has gotta be that doormat. Crazy. Anyway, let's check out what we got here. And I think this is a Zen Garden. Like a Halloween Zen Garden. We've got a coffin shape here for where the sand goes. We've got some red sand, which is cool. We've got a couple different rakes here and a little tombstone decoration, a little skull, and I guess a cat skeleton. All right, so let's check this out here. This is kind of like a unique thing. Like I've never seen a Halloween Zen Garden. And this is the kind of item I love to find, because I've seen so much Halloween decor, you know, resin figurines, signs. We've seen a million of those, but I've never, ever seen this before, and it's themed really, really well. So what exactly do you do with a Zen Garden? Does anybody know? Do you know? Do you know what you do with this? You just rake. You just rake and you get in the zone. I have a feeling that this is the kind of thing that like you don't really do anything with. I'm a fan of it. I'm gonna give it 4.2 Zen coffins out of 5. Let's move on to the next item and see what we can get. All right, let's check out this next item. Hope you guys are having fun. I'm having a blast. If you're having a good time too, subscribe to the channel. This is what we do. Get spooky. We open Halloween stuff. We have a good time. And this is a this is a Michael Myers rubber ducky. Although it's not rubber. This is not a bath toy. It's made out of resin. So I don't really know what you would use this for. I guess you put it on a shelf. And I don't know what else to say about it. It is a resin Michael Myers rubber ducky, beak and all, hair slicked back, slightly disturbing, but oddly comforting in a weird way. This is definitely the kind of item that is high on the WTF factor, which for a lot of people is important. For me, 1.7 spooky ducks. All right, let's see what the next item is. All right, we got a nice big one here for the next item. Ugh, I hate that noise. So this is clearly a skull, and it looks like it's got holes in the head, little slits. So you know what? You know what this is? This is like a knife block, which for me is a little bit dark. I mean, I love Halloween, I love spooky stuff, but I don't want to feel like I'm stabbing somebody in the head every time I finish chopping an onion. All right, I got a couple steak knives here. We're gonna see if this thing actually works. Kids, don't try this at home. Do not stick knives in a knife block without adult supervision, please. I mean, it works. It looks cool. I can't lie. That looks pretty cool. I like it. I don't know that I like it for me, because I don't necessarily want my kids to see a skull with a bunch of knives in it. That's not great like breakfast before school visuals, but this is a cool piece. 3.3 stabbed skulls out of 5. Let's check out what is next. Up next, we have a bat coffee mug holder, which I wonder if it's like the bat paper towel holder I got in the last TEMU haul. This is gonna take a little bit of assembly, but the last one was really easy to put together, so I think this one will too. I feel like it might spill over If you have a especially heavy mug, it's gonna topple over. But from like a visual standpoint, just looking at it, it looks really cool. 4.1 caffeinated bats out of 5. Let's see what the next item is. All right, we're coming to the end here. We only got a couple items left. Let's see what this is. This is a banana. A spooky little banana. It's actually, it's kind of cute. He's got little tentacle arms. He's got these evil like lizard eyes and fangs. I don't know what this is for, this little demon banana, but my question is like, why? Like the WTF factor is pretty high, but what are you gonna do with this? Do you set it with your other fruit, like with your other bananas as like a prank? Is it something you sit on a shelf? Like I don't know what you do with it, but that's not a bad thing. Why not? Let's do a 3.1 possessed bananas out of 5. All right, up next we've got a little Hocus Pocus cauldron. It's a LED mist maker cauldron. That's pretty cool. We've got our cauldron here, and it says Hocus Pocus on it, which, sure. All right, we got some tap water here, so let's add it in carefully. See if it works, and kind of sketched. Okay, well, it's lighting up. Nothing's happening. I don't know if maybe it takes a few minutes to like warm up. I like the idea. I mean, a mist maker cauldron that says Hocus Pocus. How could you go wrong? Well, you could go wrong by not working, I guess, is the lesson here. Don't know what to think about this one. I kind of have to say that it's a 0.2. Oh! Missed. See, I needed to just be patient. It just takes some patience. Now we are cooking, literally. All right, we got some mist going on here and it's like curling up, man. Okay. I can see putting this on your desk, like at work, so that you can sing I Put a Spell on You and feel super festive any time of the year. Now that I've seen it in action, I'm gonna give it a 2.9 smoky spell cauldrons out of 5. So we got 2 items left. All right, we got a nice little sign, freshly brewed coffee served with scream and sugar. Cutesy little sign. What I like about this is I'm gonna put this in my little coffee nook area. You know, I stand there in the morning, sip my coffee, and just enjoy the morning before the horrors of my everyday reality sink their teeth into me. 1.7 pumpkin spice lattes out of 5. And we've got Chocula. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. And this is cool. It's the box. It's got the vintage classic look. I love this. I can't wait to hang it. You know what? Let's hang it on the spooky tree real quick. Let's see how she handles. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's gonna work. And then I can put my little sign right next to it. Look at that. I'm ready to roll right now. That's great. I love this. You know what? I'm gonna give this one here 4.7 chocolatey vampire fangs out of 5. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a comment below. Let me know what your favorite item was. Were you a fan of the coffee sign? Did you like the skull knife block? Did that doormat make you super uncomfortable? Please let me know in a comment. I would love to read what you guys have to say. We will see you on the next video, and don't forget to always stay spooky.